Hey, it's the RV guy here for RVs of Sacramento, bringing you another incredibly beautiful Class B Plus motorhome. Guys, this is the 2020 Jayco Melbourne Prestige Edition. Full body paint, solid front fiberglass cap with an integrated second windscreen up there. That is an actual windshield. It's not a window. So the last time you had your windshield leak, that's how likely that is to leak. Takes care of all the issues, folks. This well-driving machine on the Mercedes Sprinter chassis not only gets great gas mileage, it handles like a dream. What I'm going to do is start inside, show you the great layout in there with the full wall slide that really opens up this 24-footer that can basically get into any campsite. It's so short and easy to drive, it could be used as an everyday driver if you wanted to, folks. And we'll go through the inside, then I'll take you around the outside, and I'll talk about some of the build quality that really separates Jayco from the other manufacturers, why Jayco has such higher resale value, and why people are so loyal to the brand. Guys, let's go ahead and get started. The amount of space that you have in this 24-footer is absolutely astronomical. This slide out literally starts from behind me at the very rear wall and goes all the way to the front to right behind the driver's seat. When it comes out, it almost doubles the inside of space that you have inside of this. Really, really cool indeed. One of the first things you'll notice as you enter, right here to your right, is the Bigfoot auto leveling system. Most of these 24s aren't really going to have an auto level system or even a level system at all. So if you go to a campsite that doesn't quite have the perfect layout, that's great. Just hit the button, you don't have to worry about it. Check out that giant full wall slide that really opens up the interior here. That's real wood fascia that goes all the way across the top of the slide. And actually, Jayco uses structure board that's actually going to be behind this wall here that is supporting this frame rail of the slide. So what do I mean by that? Structure board is what's used in construction, for example, in your garage, when you look up, because the garage door needs to maintain that perfectly square space. Structure board is going to be used inside of basements to actually hold up the foundations of houses because it never sags. That's what you're getting with the Jayco. I love the nice seating here. Not only are these reclining seatings with cup holders and storage, there's actually little tables that go in here for you to be able to put laptops in. Really, really cool indeed. Coleman Mac AC system. That's what you want to see in these. This is the 15,000 version using a helix ducting system. So what that is it's very gradual curving ducts that go towards your actual ducting here in the roof. That makes it so it doesn't have the turbulence of the 90-degree turns. It's much, much quieter. Plus the ducts themselves is actual ducting. It's not just bored out styrofoam, which most of the manufacturers are going to do, which will get you little bits of styrofoam coming in. Not nearly as good. Nice television right here. Very, very cool. Along with the huge front bunk area. Notice the custom ABS surround up here, very classy indeed. And that not only is a beautiful window for the grandkids to be looking out, or just for you to have an extra view of outside. It has the nice power shade that comes down. This bunk up here is also 750 pounds supported, and that window's not a window, it's a windshield. So you don't have to worry about the leaking issues like so many of the older ones had. An actual nice vinyl soft touch roof, which not only adds to the insulation value, it's also going to help make it a lot quieter inside as it adds insulation from sound as well. Walk around queen bed, lots and lots of space. Love the backsplash and the bed there. And notice the cabinets are very upgraded on the Prestige Edition. These are beautiful curved cabinets with hidden hinge technology, so you don't have to look at the screws outside. Extremely modern decor and windows absolutely everywhere. Nice television area right here with a back plate for you to be able to put a TV and watch while you're just kicking back at bed. Even the exhaust fans themselves are the large exhaust fans, not the little silver dollar ones. Beautiful Norcold refrigerator here. Norcold, that's the brand you want to see when you're buying an RV. You really want to have the reliability of that Norcold fridge. Most of the manufacturers are going to skimp on the fridge. They're going to use a cheap one. I'm sure you've seen it. And those ones can leave you hanging high and dry and have your food going bad because they go out. You're not going to have that problem with the Norcold. Same thing for the Coleman Mac AC. Very, very reliable indeed. High point convection microwave oven, just like you would get the nice little cookies out of there, or some Hot Pocket action. It really, really is a nice cook system. Plus, to maximize the amount of space you have here, you have your Suburban glass top, stovetop hook heater. These are high output. When you put it down, it really opens up the countertop here. Not to mention the cutting board, which opens up into the solid stainless steel sink with a nice high-rise faucet, giving you lots and maximizing that space. The backsplash there to stop the wood from getting dirty. And of course, windows everywhere. You have massive visibility coming out of your Jayco. Absolutely love those little laptop tables that they give you on that. The Mercedes chassis itself, Very, very nicely driving. Guys, this is commercial chassis. That means it's designed to be having a lot, thousands of boxes put in it, and people just beating them up for delivery services over the years. Imagine how well it's going to withstand you using it. Soundstream infotainment center that's actually going to give you a Bluetooth capability, Sirius. Very, very nice indeed. The seats on these do swivel around, so you can swivel the seats around, and you have a nice conversation area here along with these seats to really be able to entertain and have your guests. Extremely cool, guys. You're going to fall in love with this layout. The layout that's going to be able to let you get into campsites and go just about anywhere with freedom. Going into the bathroom area, nice large curved door. Tons of counter space, even for a 24-footer. Jayco knows you need counter space in an actual medicine cabinet, not just a mirror. And even the shower itself is a big difference between Jayco and other manufacturers. First thing, they're going to use the dual-form ABS surround as opposed to the thin fiberglass that cracks. Also, 99% of manufacturers put their shower pan on stilts. That means there's a wooden stilt on each side of this, and it's hollow underneath there with a big gap going onto the floor. So if a bigger person steps in there, that's going to creak, it's going to crack, and eventually it can leak. Jayco doesn't do that. They actually have block foam insulation supporting underneath that, and underneath that you're going to have plywood, and then it's going to have the stilts raising it off the ground to give it that area for the PVC P-trap before it goes into the tank. That makes it much, much stronger. In fact, your average adult can get in there and literally jump up and down on that shower, and it's not going to crack. You do not have that same build quality in the other manufacturers at all. Not only is this so beautiful going down the road, there's a lot to talk about. Of course, you got your Mercedes Sprinter chassis. Very, very reliable, super, super easy to drive. Love that huge automotive second windshield they give you up there that's going to open up the view, plus let in all the sunlight. And also notice that Jayco has a solid molded front fiberglass cap that goes all the way up, but then it goes over the awning and it goes back, and it covers the large transition strip between the roof and the front cap. Much better build quality than you're going to get on most. This has got a nice Girard armless awning. So you hit the button, the awning comes out, giving you the space to be able to take shelter from the summer heat and be able to relax and have some drinks outside, and you don't have to worry about those arms that you're going to accidentally smash into. Now notice that Jayco actually contours the doors on this. So the Prestige Edition has the nice fiberglass doors that moves up and then over, giving you that nice contoured shape. Now not only does it visually look better, but it's actually just better constructed as well. Actual frameless windows where the seam is protected under an 80-degree tint underneath here, so you don't have to worry about the seam getting old and dried out and water seeping inside of it. Huge, huge value to having the actual automotive paint outside of this. It not only looks gorgeous, but it's going to protect your RV for a long period of time. Even the actual cabinets themselves for the storage doors here are actually hinged properly for slam style doors. They're not going to be the really cheapo doors that you're going to get. Those ones are actually the full motorhome style doors. Outside outside speakers, those are full marine grade speakers. You don't have to worry about them getting wet. Gives you the transition cap here in the back that again covers that intersection between the wall and the roof, and it gives you that added layer of protection against leaking. The backup camera, and of course it is tow ready with the 7-way plug in the hitch here in the back. Nice Schwinn-Tech slide system for that full wall slide system. Extremely reliable. Also very easy to get in if you ever get it stuck, which is very, very uncommon. This also on the Jayco, this is an actual wall. It's not just a hung wall. What I mean by that is most of the manufacturers on the side of their slide outs just give you a piece of fiberglass with a cutout for a window. This has actually got some R value. It's got some strength to it. Speaking of strength, the Jayco fiberglass that they use on their sidewalls, this is actual vacuum bonded lamination fiberglass. Most of the manufacturers are going to take the sidewalls, they put the layers together with the glue, and they push it down a roller, and it literally goes through a little pinching press. It's basically like a dough roller, like you roll out a pizza dough. And it comes out the other side in about 2 seconds, and that's your sidewall. Jayco doesn't do that. They use vacuum bonded lamination. So this sidewall here, this entire piece, is put into a large hydraulic press that pushes down for 144 tons for 16 minutes, while it's also sucking the air out, making sure that any air bubbles that are trapped are going to come out. That forms a much, much stronger wall base. So you're not only going to have better, stronger construction, but over the years you don't have to worry nearly as much about delamination or bubbling like you're going to get from the other manufacturers. One of the main reasons why Jayco has such higher resale value, in addition to it having a 2-year standard bumper-to-bumper warranty and 3-year structure, 12 years on the roof, almost double the standard warranty that you're going to get from most manufacturers. That's Jayco quality. Guys, if you're looking for an RV, 9501 East Stockton Boulevard, RVs of Sacramento, right here off of Elk Grove Boulevard and Highway 99, 9501 East Stockton Boulevard. We've got a massive selection of motorhomes. a huge inventory of Jaycos and other travel trailers and fifth wheels and the manufacturers that go around this entire building. Full service, parts, sales, service, consignment, dealership, 40 years, family owned and operated. There's a reason why we have such a good reputation, folks. The same reason why Jayco has a reputation that they have, because we earn it. Come down here and you'll see the Jayco difference and the RVs of Sacramento difference. Tell them Mitch sent you, and I'm looking to hear from you real soon.